The Red Wolves will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Red Wolves offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Strickland. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Gives it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they're not on the same page there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the big fullback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Here's the handoff. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Dropping back, it's Flowers. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The short hands, it's Gunderson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. It's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Give to the big fullback. Fighting off the defender. They stop him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Handoff to the lone back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They go to the draw. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. From the gun, the ground game. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Oh, he got loose. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gunderson. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Got his man quickly. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. He breaks a tackle.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Johnson looking to throw. It's complete. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Defense going all in to stop the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on 2nd and goal. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown. Attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Virginia.
He lost one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Catch in the middle, it's Gunderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Johnson wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They'll go to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The give to the fullback. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. With the catch, it's Gunderson. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Makes the grab over the middle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Big fullback's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the air, it's Flowers. They've got the screen set up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas State. A great catch and run for 6.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Boise State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the fullback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The kick is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a man. It's Flowers. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Never a doubt. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. And that's good enough for first down.
Quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Johnson looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go.
Throws toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except the ticket holders. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Looking left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Makes his man miss. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They'll go back to work on offense. Off play action on first down. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And first down for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Motion from the back. Johnson wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now staring at a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Trying play action. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Handoff to the fullback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, he's got some space. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by just 2 over Boise State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He wants to throw it again. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the air, it's Flowers. Get it out on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun. And he's got it. A late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver. Albeit very slight.
Well, you get the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left. So you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Only 14 seconds to play. The hands team on the field, and it'll come down to this onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.